and Mickey, and today we are going to be bringing you another resort review. Resort that I had wanted to stay at for a very long time and got the privilege to back in February, and that is the Art of Animation Resort. The Art of Animation Resort is located in the Hollywood Studios Epcot area. It's actually located right across a little lake from Pop Century. There, if you've watched our Pop Century review, which you can catch that here, then you will know we've talked about this before, how there is the Decade Bridge and it connects Pop Century to Art of Animation. I love that these two resorts are connected because they're both so colorful, vibrant, and just fun, and both have good food courts, fun pools, and I just love that these two are connected. And it just makes it very convenient. And now with the Skyliner coming in, oh my goodness, these two resorts are gonna be hopping. They already are because they are just a great value, especially Pop Century, but you get great quality as well. So, on to Art of Animation. I had the privilege of staying there in February. We got there in the evening, so it was a little dark when we came in, but of course you can see where it was still lit up and colorful. That is one thing, first impressions, oh my goodness. It was so pretty, how colorful, the music was awesome, of course, smelled amazing. I fell in love before I could even walk in the door. I was so excited. So then you go into the lobby and it looks like the color paint chip cards on, like, that's how the check-in lobby looks. It's really cool. So it's like a little ombre effect and feels like you're at Lowe's looking at paint chips. It's really funny. And then on the other wall, there are all these sketches, and I love art. I love sketches, I love sketching, and I love to draw and paint and all that. And so for me, this resort, like just walking in, I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like I loved it. The sketches are all ones that represent 3 different movies: The Lion King, Little Mermaid, and Finding Nemo. And so they had all these fun sketches of like concept art, what Ariel was supposed to look like, what Nemo was supposed to look like, Simba. It's so funny to see the progression of like what they were, what the original concept was, to what we now know and see on the big screen. So it's really fun. The fun thing about Art of Animation, like to do with the sketching, and I saw this when we walked in the lobby, they offer how to draw classes. And if you remember, if you've been around Disney for a long time, you know that there used to be a place to do this at Hollywood Studios. Launch Bay took over that, and so the only place to do it was then Disney Quest, and then Disney Quest died. So now you can go to Art of Animation and learn how to draw. So that's really cool, and it has like signs up in the lobby of when they do it and all that fun stuff. So you kind of pass the check-in point. You pass the check-in point. And if you look up, there's this beautiful chandelier-ish kind of thing, and hanging from it are all these different pieces of concept art from the 3 different movies. And if you look real closely and know where you're looking, you may see some celebrity signatures, because various celebrities who voice the characters in those movies have come to that resort and signed pieces of artwork of like them as their character, and it is so cool, like just little pieces of Disney history hanging above you. Jodie Benson's is up there. I can't remember who else is, but I know Jodie Benson's. That's the one I was looking for. I was like, ah, there it is. It was so cool. I love it. If you don't know, Jodie Benson was the voice of Ariel. So, to the gift shop. And if you know me, I love gift shops. They're part of my favorite parts of going to the resorts and the parks. I am a shopaholic. It's true. So you go into the gift shop, and the thing about this that I like better than Pop Century's is that it is separated from the dining hall. So you go into the gift shop and it is huge. It's not only, like, it's really big lengthways, but it's also like the ceilings are really high. They have fun like art decorations up, and big paint buckets and big paint brushes. It's so pretty. And so I just love their gift shop, and they have a lot of themed merchandise that goes with the resort. So I thought that was really cool. I did a haul when I came back from February, and I showed you like the pen, like it looks like a paintbrush. So that's like one of my favorite souvenirs I've gotten because it's just so cool, and it says Art of Animation on it, and I love it. So I love the Art of Animation gift shop. It's so big and so roomy and just has a lot of good products, and it has some of the Disney art sketches that you can buy in the parks. You can buy there as well, so I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if I'd ever seen that before in a gift shop, so that was really neat. I loved that. So then you go into the dining hall, and I didn't get to really eat in the dining hall a lot. It was a very quick trip in February, and it was during the art festival, so I wanted to eat in the parks, like in Epcot as much as possible to try everything. So I didn't really eat. I ate there the last evening. It was really good. I was also really hungry, but no, it was really good. And it's the Landscape of Flavors, and when you go in, you have like your Nemo section that has like all bluish, and then you have like your Lion King section and Cars section that's more deserty and green, and then your Little Mermaid, which is like the corals and the blues and things like that. So each section is kind of different, and I love it because they have a gelato place there, and I think that's so cool. It was absolutely amazing, and I think they have a really good selection. Again, the Value Resorts dining halls are very cafeteria-like. This one less so than Pop Centuries, but it was still very cafeteria-like, and so it could get very loud, noisy, things like that. But it's such a fun atmosphere and it's Disney, so it doesn't really bother me that much, but it is different than, say, Port Orleans Riverside Dining Hall. I love that one. And so that is one thing you have to take into consideration with the Value Resorts. It's not necessarily like necessarily like a make it or break it thing for me, but it is just something to consider. So Landscape of Flavors is great. I think they have a lot of great options food-wise. So when you go outside, you go into the big blue pool. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So we walked out, and it's like you are in Finding Nemo. Like, it's like you're in the ocean, because on each side the pool is flanked by 2 buildings that have the rooms and the suites and things like that, of course. So the pool is flanked by 2 buildings, and you have like on one side you have Crush, and on the other side you have Mr. Ray, and they're larger than life, and at night they look so cool. In the daytime, if you can get the sun just right, you can get some really cool Instagram pictures. And I just love it because I feel like I'm in the ocean, like I'm one of the fish swimming around. And I love how they put pieces of like seaweed and other fish on the building. So again, it makes you feel immersed. It makes you feel like I am in the ocean with Nemo and Dory and Crush and Mr. Ray and all that. And it's just so cool. And I don't know if you know this, here's a little secret. The big blue, like the pool, the Art of Animation pool, the main pool, if you go underwater, you're gonna hear music. It's the only pool on property to have music playing underwater. Obviously we didn't get to swim because it was February and it was cold, but that is on my bucket list, is to one day stay there again so I can get in the pool and hear the music. Like, that's just so cool. I love that. And it surprises me that all the Disney resorts don't have that because it's Disney, but I don't know. I just love that they have music playing underwater. That's so neat. So they also have a little splash pad for kids, and that is themed again to Nemo. So it has all of Nemo's little friends, and so it has like Pearl. I love Pearl. Oh, you guys made me ink. She's my favorite. And so they have Pearl. They have like the seahorse that's H2O intolerant. They have the one that's obnoxious, and then they have Squirt, of course, because you can't forget Squirt. So such a cute little kiddie area, and again, you can get some great pictures of the figures that they have out there decorating the area. That's what I love about the Value Resorts, is that they have all these whimsical pieces. They have all these huge like statues and things of all of our favorite characters, and it's just so neat. So let's move into the building. So our building was the first building, and when you go out is the building with Crush in front of it, and you can either enter through the side. You have to have your Magic Band, and you have to have a room reservation there. So you have to have your Magic Band to work to get in. Mine didn't want to work for some reason. I don't know. But you can also go down to, you go to Crush, and then there are 2 double doors that slide open, no magic band required, so you can go through there as well. So you go through, and our room, so we entered from the food court side, our room was on the very end of the building. But that was okay, because again, you can walk inside if it's raining, it's not that bad of a walk. So, and what I loved about it was that we had an amazing lake view. Like, we got out there, and I never saw the fireworks, but the others did, so they could see fireworks. Every time I looked at the window, there were no fireworks. But that was really cool. So we could see fireworks. It was just pretty. You could see Pop Century. You could see more of Art of Animation. And right below it, when you go in down our staircase, there was the bridge to Pop Century. And it was perfect because my friend who came with us stayed at Pop Century. And so I was able to get to her really easily, and I love Pop Century, so I was able to visit that resort again. And so it just made it very nice. So like, we were really in the middle, and it was a perfect place to be. And I loved it. So the room itself. The rooms are they're very decorated Disney to the theme. So our room was themed to Nemo, and that was really fun. So it was corally colors, blues, and oceany. And it was very nice. You could tell again its value, but it was Disney value, so it's still quality, still good. They have a bed, a Murphy bed that pulls out, kind of like at Pop Century. So that was nice. The only thing I don't like about their Murphy beds is that it doubles as a table. So when you put the Murphy bed down, you lose your table. And I don't know, I feel like there's a better way for them to do it, but I don't know. I'm not an Imagineer. I want to be, but I'm not. So I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like about the value resorts with the Murphy beds, is that you lose your table when you pull the bed down. So I don't know. That's just like, it wasn't, again, not a make or break thing, but it was just like I don't like that. So then they also have a pull-out couch, and that's what I slept on once I figured out how to use it. It was very comfortable. And then they have like a little kitchenette area, which was very nice. They didn't have a lot of storage, which was I thought was odd. So like, the 3 of us girls, we stayed out in there, and we let our friend Levi, he took the room. And his room was really nice and big, but he just had like the drawers and stuff, like the usual thing. And then we had the drawers out in ours under the TV, and then a place like a little coat tree. And again, it wasn't bad, because that place can sleep a lot of people, so I was surprised at the lack of storage that it had. Again, not a make or break it thing, because you're not there, like, the room for a lot of people is just come and like sit and go, like that's just it. It's just a stopping place. But for others, like especially with the suites, I would think you would want it to be easier to just come and hang out in, and I feel like, I don't know, there was just something I feel like could have been done to make it a little bit more convenient and efficient, but I don't know. It was still a great room. I loved it. It was fun, whimsical. Bathrooms were a little small. Again, to fit so many people in that suite, the bathrooms were quite small. And so we definitely had to take turns, and even when we were taking turns, like it was cramped. And so I didn't really like that part. It was bigger than Pop Century's bathroom, but still, for it to be a suite, I expected a bigger bathroom. But again, it's value, and it wasn't bad. It was still a cute bathroom, little fish are friends thing around the mirror, and so it was really fun. Positives of this resort is definitely the theming. The kitchenette in the room was really nice and convenient, and the amount of room you have. The resort itself is huge, so if you like to take walks in the morning or runs, like it's a great place to do that. Do take note that if you're not in one of the suites, like in the Nemo area, if you're one of those people who really want to be close to the front, Nemo area is the best. Cars, if you stay in like the first few buildings, still not bad, but the further you get like into Lion King, and Little Mermaid is the farthest. So if you're just going there for the standard room, which the Little Mermaid rooms are the standard rooms, you have Car Suites, Lion King Suites, and Nemo Suites. And the Little Mermaid area, super cute, super fun theming, but it's so far away from everything. And that is the one downside. That's why we aren't really keen to go stay there, because we would just get a standard room and it's so far. And I've already walked a lot at the parks. I don't want to walk all, like, and that's first world problems, but it's still like, it's just pretty far from the main dining hall and the gift, like everything, and the bus stop, everything. But it's still really fun. Like, I love the theming. It's just something to take into consideration, especially if you have little ones and you're staying there and they may not survive, like they may not be able to handle the walk back, and you may not be able to handle the walk back with them. So just take that into consideration. So other than that, it was really, I love that resort. It's so, like, if you ever go resort hopping, which I highly recommend you do just because all the resorts are amazing, you really need to take your kids to this one because you can get pictures with Mater, Lightning McQueen, go to the Cozy Cone Motel, go see Flo. I loved Flo, that was so cute. Luigi, and then you go like get pictures with like Sebastian and Ariel's treasure trove. I'm telling you, this is such a fun area just to go get pictures at. And that's what I love about the Value Resorts, is there's some really good photo opportunities there, so keep that in mind. And seriously, resort hop, it's so much fun. You get to see a lot. It's like its own theme park. It's awesome. So yes, I highly recommend Art of Animation Resort, even if you just go walk around, visit, eat at the Landscape of Flavors, just go experience it. It's amazing, you'll love it. I hope that you, so I hope you enjoyed this review. I really enjoyed staying there. I hope I get to stay there again, or at least go visit it, because I just love the theming. And it was a lot of fun, and I loved it, and I was very blessed to be able to stay there. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. Let us know what you think. If you've stayed at Art of Animation before, what was your favorite part? What's your favorite resort? Like, let us know. And, you know, hopefully we'll be able to do some more resort reviews soon. And I would love to do a resort review on Riverside, because that's our favorite resort. So hopefully we'll be able to do that for you very, very soon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you make sure you subscribe to our channel. I know a lot of you are new here, so welcome. And I hope you subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it, and then go check us out on Instagram and Twitter. I'll leave the links to those below. Go check out our other videos, because if you like Disney, and you like talking about Disney, and you like Disney fashion, you like Disney parks, Disney travel tips, you've come to the right place. So make sure you come back for more, subscribe, hit the bell notification, which will let you know when we post our videos. And we just hope that above all else, you all have a magical day. Bye!